We find ourselves sleeping softly in the morning. Sun casts a warm glow through the window of our modest student apartment. The world is at peace and serene. You could stay in this room and moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now. It's your first day of culinary school, there's no time to sleep in. I'm gonna throw the clock at the window. Yeah. You slept through the school year and gave up on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over.
Oh,
we did it! We did it! Yeah!
That was amazing.
Really good job, everybody.
What? Your mind begins to wonder. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. No, we gotta take this seriously. Better make sure to arrive prepared for my first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth equals brushed. Hair equals combed. Pits deodorized. Nothing can stop us now. We confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Biscuit. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Mira Mia. Hey, Lexi. She is the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you'll absolutely love her for it.
What park? Are you excited for our first day of the rest of our lives?
Actually,
Because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous.
What the...
And just like that, this morning I made breakfast for myself. But, well, then I ate it. I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail?
Classic Mirama. Raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to very high standards. Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great.
But without University of Cooking School Academy for learning famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up.
Sweet girl Mia has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped her tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should prep talk her or change the subject and give her some relief? Let's pep talk! Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller? Well, we had our tarot card read?
The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I'm trying to forget.
I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things, remember? The cards, they were fancy-looking tower, and the other card featuring a handsome fellow in a red suit.
I've been waiting so long to meet this handsome fella I could call my own.
And I'm sure you will, in no time. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighted by the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time. As you talk Mirma up, you can feel her nerves begin to set at ease.
You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself?
You can definitely believe it. Yeah, no, it looks, yeah.
Amazing!
Before you can get another word in, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books with a custom engraved measuring spoon out of your hands onto the ground.
Hey!
It's Ashleah, your arch rival! She's totally evil! But you can't help but filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it! Hello, Ashleah.
Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
You leave park shins alone! They're perfectly normal shins.
You can't stand Ashleah. Even her name is annoying. You know the fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add the extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone.
If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us.
We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashleah's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes.
Van.
You rang?
You've never been sure of what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashleah and Van have been just as close as you and Mirama, but substantially more devious. I can't believe the University of Cooking School of Academy for Learning would even allow people like you to attend this school.
I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now.
Or maybe hire us on professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us.
the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Mirma.
See you later, losers.
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking abandoned child pushing hard against the window, directly next to it.
I think it's broken.
You reach forward, easily pulling the door open. It's a pull door.
How the hell did you do that? My name is Pa. I was after my Peepaw. He's old.
Could someone like this actually be a student here? I mean, he must be one heck of a chef. And I mean, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's been reading it upside down this whole time, huh? Hi, Pop. I'm Park. So, are you gonna go? I'm still holding the door open.
Nope.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me, or is he kind of cute?
I think that's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Welcome, Cole.
Now, quiet down, everyone.
Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
Must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAO.
Must be a know-it-all bitch. Shut the fuck down, okay? You may be cute and a
Sir.
little bit fluffy, but you see, I still demand respect. I got tenure, bitch.
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog is capable of picking up all the nuances of the fine dining. Out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush around us, as a swirl of cherry blossoms and petals fill the air inside the classroom.
I'm cold as hell. Please, someone close that shit.
And then,
Oh god,
He-
not again.
walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of his new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
It's
Ah, you're back. Again. Harlan.
Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence.
Please, call me Colonel Sanders.
A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of the desk. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everybody is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
And the one over here must be Sweetie Sweats a lot.
We should open that window back up before faucet pits melt into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is it with all your really weird insults?
Besides, when Park sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
Take a moment to clean your... Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is fucking hot. Professor Dog settles the class down and sets some ground rules.
Alright, everybody. Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world, this side of the Mississippi. It's the birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and quote-unquote future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food, but we don't serve that. When all is said and done, there will be a battle. There will be death. There will be loss of life. I will make sure of it.
Just then, another student enters the classroom, interrupting the professor's rousing speech.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone has a good summer. I really miss...
Shut the fuck up! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right fucking place? Do I even fucking know you? Are you on this roster?
You don't recognize me? It's my third year in this school, with you as my teacher.
Everyone stares at him with a blank expression.
Does no one remember me?
You're expelled. If you utter one more word before I finish, it's unacceptable. Even Clink made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels.
You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, which, is not a person, but appears to be an industrial kitchen appliance. The class immediately burst into laughter.
I don't understand him.
Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff.
Jesus fucking Christ, your diet, it's lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself, you know? What it smells like you only eat Kentucky Fried Chicken. You're not supposed to do that, you know?
I've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, especially one that doesn't like Kentucky Fried Chicken. But Sprinkles has a reputation of being smart and tough, so... Decided to try to butter him up by giving him a treat in your pocket, but what kind? Chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Your professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of worm doggy drool. Oh no,
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation, okay?
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room, only 2 options remaining.
Hey, Park! There's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested.
Abandon the childhood friend, where sexy Colonel Sanders. Sexy Colonel Sanders! You move to take the seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat.
I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. Also, you're drooling on me.
That's inspiring.
Oh god, it's everywhere.
A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you're settled in your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast. Pop quiz.
A quiz about me.
Shut the fuck up! Incredibly important and surprising short quiz will tell me if you're ready for a life at culinary school or you're destined to work as a fry cook. Well, hang on, you're both heading. No matter what, there is a straight line to that direction. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes the question. Ready? Question 1. If a train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Extremely! Looking at you, Pop! That's right.
As the person who owns KFCs, it doesn't matter at all.
Unfortunately, he does pay my salary and he is a sexualized icon of a 135-year-old man in capitalistic fast food America. I have to agree with him. Anyway, next question. Question 2. Forest is to tree as the chicken.
Night vision goggles.
Alright, question number 3. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A spork.
Only a spoonful. Another question. What food is best for a broken heart?
Pancake that looks like a silly face.
I
Damn.
disagree. Last question. I don't want to ask this.
He's a talking dog teaching culinary school. He's the best boy! We got a C! It's not a perfect score, but it's not complete utter embarrassment. You catch Colonel Sanders eyeballing your answers. His reaction is hard to read.
May I have your attention, students, alright? I have an important announcement to make.
Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that the school is dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the air, trickling to the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
You smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I get your attention?
Is it recess yet?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
Hey, I was...
Be quiet, you. It's
Okay.
Everyone cheers.
But I...
Lunch! Lunch!
She said shh.
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell.
You hold your breath, waiting to see what food the mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true?
Is this?
Colonel Sanders lifts up a large bucket above his head, its contents glimmering in the sunlight. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crisp, golden finish.
Made in grease that hasn't been changed in 7 months.
The aroma envelops you and begins to feel warm inside. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble as you say, "Stop thinking and start eating!"
For years, I have been developing this secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
That's all I'll say about that.
What do you think we want your stupid recipe, huh, dude? Nah, my dude, no. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those pieces of chicken gets stuck inside of me.
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at the sick burn. You wait and see if what singer Leah is prepared to follow up with, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment only the hand of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
Oh, please.
Okay, so first, your skirt is not school regulation. Second, you are incredibly flamboyant, Van the man.
Come on, I mean, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite and his eyes glow wide. He starts contorting his face and he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one piece of fried chicken out of the bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you into another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping the drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something can only be described as love for a man. For a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second.
Oh, good, you're alive. For a minute there, you just started drooling and feeling up my ass. Saying something about food in the heart of a man. It hit you hard.
What? I mean, was it actually PCP that was on that chicken? I tasted like 11 different herbs.
No, that's bold. Legally, I have to say no. It was 11 herbs and spices. It's an idea I came up with for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants that cannot pass health code if they fucking try.
Wait, it's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own that I'm willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester only getting started. We've got whole days to get to know it. What the fuck?
It's a long semester, I know. He's clearly not gonna give it up that easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
God, this degree is not going to be worth shit. I'm going to be financially ruined. This cost me $30,000.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
Just one ingredient.
Murmur? Wow, you never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure what... How would you even search for something like that? While you wrap up this huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings and think about how they charge me $10,000 a day.
Sounds like you're having big plans about what you're gonna do with your degree.
Oh, I have big plans, alright. Some say the biggest, some say terrorist activity plan, but mark my words, it'll be big.
Alone together for the first time, you figure out a perfect moment to show your personality to him. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe.
Of course you would. You don't simply forget a stroke combination like that.
Well, that's exactly right. I remembered it because I've tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day, and their chicken tasted almost exactly like yours.
Did you just compare my chicken to a random fried chicken stand?
Well, I mean, it did, but it was really good stand, especially considering it was frozen first.
Are you saying that I went to the same chicken stand nearby and simply wrote down what was in their kitchen and made it my secret recipe?
I mean, it was... You make frozen chicken, right? Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger.
How could you?
Hey Park, you saw that this game was called Dating Sim, right? If that's your idea of dating, this is not a game for you! Game over. Okay. Let's be modest and thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention.
And my erection.
The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty and savory, the peppers, it's perfect.
I appreciate the compliment, Park!
I'm sure you'll be a big success someday, Colonel Sanders.
I know we've only just met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon, and we paid a lot of fucking money for this.
Hey, how are you a colonel, by the way?
I was back in the Civil War.
Never mind. Let's keep walking. Keep our fantasy alive. You step into a massive cooking arena when the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and the tools and ingredients and how they can eat it.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we can show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kiss it to the crowd of fans. You're gonna earn it with your signature adorable tiny food creations.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Mirama looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel! Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is? Me and you, if that wasn't clear? Wanna be partners?
You are gonna cause your childhood friend to shit this school up before I fucking can.
Will be the first time.
Is that a no? Without you as a partner, Mir is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner.
I am in great pain.
Oh my. 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you have to pick for her. Friend's duty can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to be as Mira's partner? Sorry, Clank, but I think Mirama will be partnering with Pop today.
I only know suffering.
Pop gives a big smile. He steps up to the same station as Mirama.
I'm a chef.
He holds up a banana and, without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Mira is too kind to act grossed out.
I love your enthusiasm, Pop.
She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking and classwork.
Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. Alright, I'm talking very basic. Extremely basic. You guys are stupid. Understand? PB&J.
Yes, chef.
I like the enthusiasm. No chef is an island. You understand? You can't cook all by yourself. It doesn't work like that.
Which dish should we suggest to make with our partner, Colonel Sanders? Gotta go with the grandma's mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and even comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes?
And gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red, embarrassed. You quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes.
No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. And also, this has been so fucking awkward, I don't want to be around here anymore.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business. And you'd better keep your fingers off my man.
Don't call me over.
No, geez, Van Damme. While I'm over here crushing hearts and dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friend.
It looked like Park was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
Going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worth admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for the Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before this gets ugly. I have to do it to be mean. Turn to Mirama, forever bestie who always has your back. Turn to Mirama. As soon as you find her, she sensed it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is a second to none. She immediately comes running over.
Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them!
I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving.
Leaving you in the dust, vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from the competition, you're sorely mistaken.
Miriam, you're a loyal friend. I respect that. However, Park is my partner for today's activity.
You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy statures. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled the potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guides you through the steps you know so well while attention was elsewhere.
Oh yes, we have a word for that where I come from. We call that autism.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat out of which he pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. The gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would have been so proud. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out your hand and grab it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for a small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. That moment is electric. Time stands still.
You love something, set it free. Why am I saying this unprompted?
Together, you dig the utensils into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. You see as Ashlea, with a sinister look You both know she's plotting against you to be with the Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, without thinking, you fling the sport full of mashed potatoes right into Ashlea's stupidly beautiful face!
Van, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Okay, hold on right there, Puck. We do not waste food in broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. You're on a multinational corporate venture. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. You understand?
I'll eat it.
Get the child out of here. He hasn't signed up for this course.
Van rushes back over and covers his dish with his hand.
Pathetic. It's just a few minutes. I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopi in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. And my dildo.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite. All will look on me with envy.
The interrupting student rushes as Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
What the hell is happening here? This is a competition? You can't just do that. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I can smell it. I think the octopus was rust and may have turned in the process. The result could be extremely toxic, food poisoning. Have you ever had it?
Think of the oven.
I don't feel so good.
It killed him!
Okay. Now we know that we're straight up murder. We need to indict Van. Someone call the cops, an ambulance, poison control, and the CDC.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's completely gone. And on the top of that, Tentacle seems to be being slurped up by the child. Pop winces in pain for a moment, and then almost immediately is back to his normal self.
Tastes like shit.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd as he stays as motionless as a statue. The class bell rings, disrupting snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of any kind.
I need to retire. I don't want to work here anymore. This was a scam, to be honest.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I am so sorry you had to go through this. I also think we are legally liable for that. Oh.
What? Wait, for real? Oh, come on.
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room, ignoring the ghost. At night, the school building is taken another vibe entirely. It's dark and a little bit more spooky. Colonel Sanders stands on the quad, neon glowing, and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in the class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills, but I didn't realize I was making them.
They were amazing. They were cheap, but flavorful. That low level of flavor, that fast food level. That could be mass produced. It reminded me why I'm so passionate about this.
Colonel Sanders begins getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, especially the kind that can be mass-produced and sold to a market of many buyers, like mashed potatoes and chicken. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you've developed feelings for KFC! Colonel Sanders!
Yes, Park.
There's something I need to tell you!
Hold it right there. I just killed someone. It's something I need to tell all of you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was a little boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef that ever walked this world. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a ton of weights, like so many weights.
Oh, I can tell. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. You will get your dream, Van, the flamboyant man.
Hey, no. I have to go to prison. This is my monologue. You... Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff. And be the star of the story.
Getting that your cooking literally killed that guy? What's his name? Tim?
You can't prove that.
And I also never saw that guy. I don't even remember him. What was his name? I'm sure I don't have any papers
Was it
tying
Pop?
him to my school.
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, really sad sigh.
Forget that guy. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. I think I left the fridge door open back at my yacht. Later, nerds.
How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connected with another chef who is concerningly younger than me.
No.
I think it's trying to talk, or is that just a coincidence? What is... But before you can discuss the syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! What will you do? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love.
Oh god.
Does 1 damage.
Enix.
It just got real. Your attack really upset the spork monster. The spork monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at us. We take 1 damage as well. Defend! Which defense will you use? Trepidation? You continue to stay back to endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Spork monster focuses the mashed mind and draws its energy from the Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend.
Yeah, I feel
You
like that was
decide to
pretty
defend.
close time.
Which defense will you use? Buff up. You draw energy in your arms, thinking back to all the stirring you did at the kitchen as a child. Your muscles go super swole, and you're ready to take on anything. Spork monster is no quitter, buffed up already and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. They use the ultimate tensile. We take 2 damage from this attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive this battle. Don't worry, I know how to defend! Which defense will we use? Buff up again! You decide to go on the attack. Okay. Oh, we can't. Okay. Rowdy Russet Roundhouse! A light beams out of your eyes. You have transformed into the being of pure flavor. You spin so quickly that your movements become nearly invisible as you lash out the spork monster. Rowdy Russet Roundhouse does 8 damage! Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean this up. Probably the student. Feeling vulnerable, spork monster prepares for the ultimate attack. Round edge.
The PCP is definitely hit. I mean, vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens.
Pot pie power pinch!
Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster has been defeated. We'll go up a level! Yay! You saved me, Colonel Sanders! An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast! Manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of the gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity and not wrath. Be gone, beast! And don't you dare come back for all the follow-up encounters tomorrow! Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magical spells with a golden chicken on its cover. You open the cover and find the library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko? Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hand. The Chicken Necronomicon. As you come down from your battle buzz, in PCP, you realize that the final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you, it fades away. Without any energy, you keep your eyes open. Darkness begins to overtake you. The image of the Colonel flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter even a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you, and you're tucked in nice and tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love dreams are weird. You wake on day 2 as you attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about your encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, ooh.
Well, we don't know what she means by that yet.
Oh
you
my
know?
god, I came back at just the wrong time. What the fuck?
I think I might want to kill Pop.
Yeah, do that. Murder him.
We made the wrong choice, guys.
I know it sounds like he's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I really want to murder him. Did you know Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because of him. He put a hat on one at a time and thought it looked super cool.
But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. I'm pretty sure he wears ribbon ties. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real? Well, if he's not into me, then why do you tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, like I said, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here or something? Mira checks to make sure that you're alone before continuing.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical gardens where I was wandering.
What?
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Where's this coming from? Don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted.
Is that PCP? We're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here, right? Like,
We both shared an interest in cooking, and so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would even love to know more about my new spice.
well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use anyway. If ever caught it.
Please, please, please! It mean the world to me. No one of us has to know where it came from you or from Colonel's.
Make up a fake ingredient. Quickly think of a fake up ingredient. I don't know about, how about... It was, Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch potion, it's definitely from Harry Potter, but what can you do, you know?
I am Newt. Wow!
Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does the thumb typing on her phone that can't quite see. That's probably not good. Where you can ask her to confirm that she's definitely not texting secrets to other people. You're interrupted. Wind rushes and cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arrived at school. Stand and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders on a horse is truly a beautiful thing.
I found a horse.
Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on the rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him, you lose the ability to speak coherently.
Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry. I don't know where he lives. I found him. After you beat up that random drug addict last night, I went on my own little adventure and found a random horse.
I attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful booty you have! I mean, a horseful booty! You have a nice butt, goddammit! Being a good friend, Mira attempts to cover for you.
Oh, Park just gets really nervous around people.
That's not gonna help.
I mean, they got food poisoning, and they're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it.
She gives you a wink and a smile and says, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying, but yeah, Colonel Sanders walks away, leaving us alone to follow. When you get to the classroom, you can see the two rivals, Ashleigh and Van Van, are doing something bad by the way they're hiding. You know it must be something really bad, like counterfeiting recipes bad, or experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, or maybe summoning a demon bad. Try to get a peek over Van Van's hunking shoulder, but he sees you coming.
Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mine your own wax, honey?
You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected! This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time! You've now upset them.
Oh, and you're like the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not
Do
sure
you matter
you'd
enough?
know a good meal if I beat you to death with it.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary school skills. It takes creativity and takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book! Just like the one you found when you encountered the spork monster. Hey! That's the same book I found last night in the quad! Ashleigh immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You hear me? Secret.
You notice that they haven't been studying the book? They got Pop pinned to the wall and they're trying to toss potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. What?
We're playing.
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of one more student. It's almost time for class.
I tried to kill myself last night.
Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry, he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of fucking bolts.
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Womp womp.
Who do you think you're even talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Ugh.
Beep. No, your mother was a sand mixer. Locking on target.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me. But I'm not interested in either of them. I'm only interested in you.
Ashleigh's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right?
As a drug-addicted 130-year-old man, I know a crazy bitch when I see one. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't, honestly. What do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on, and I am in so much goddamn debt.
Maybe I can help you with your business plans.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I deeply apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny little legs, they are very, very tired. I'm here now. We were supposed to have a guest speaker. His name was Sporko. He was made of entirely of sporks. He was a highly decorated chef. He came to visit the school. I don't know where he went. He's gone.
Rub his furry dog belly, he loves it, what? After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Okay, without further ado, we'll review the, I don't know, global history of my favorite fowl, the cock! You want to pay attention to the lesson? Truly you do.
I do, but...
You want to. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who actually signed their name first. You didn't know that, did you?
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and his massive Hancock. What? When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Eat.
Some platter, okay. Pepper. Brightly covered pepper stands out from the other ingredients. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out and grab it and eat it right away. However, your body was not prepared for this heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination, and it feels as though forever you're on a trip through the universe.
Alfredo.
This guy again?
I'm here to give you a important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is...
Sorry, I still got something. What? You still here?
It's fine. I'll work through.
Yeah, uh-huh.
To fulfill...
Cough, cough! Get on with it!
the prophecy?
Uh-huh, I'm regaining consciousness now. Bye!
Oh, man.
Come to and find everyone staring at you.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth. That was made with pure spice melange. And you know what they say about spice?
What did they say about spice? Right,
Those who control the spice control the universe.
I really need to start paying attention to class. Also, who is the man up there in the top left?
That's my dad.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on now, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make the dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared
via timed competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics with these two is off the chart. You're on! A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in! If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it!
I'm not a fool, you're stupid. Fuck you.
Good one, Fan. I like your gumption, Park. Why do you look like you made a ghost cry? If you're waiting, I'm not saying more.
Just as things reach the boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Okay, students, shut the fuck up, sit down, don't look at me. This is a lunchroom and not a sportsing court.
Finally, a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer.
Just then, a huge light blasts into your face, flashing the words, "Timer ready!"
That's what I'm talking about, baby!
I stand corrected.
The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away.
The fuck does that mean?
It means shut the fuck up or I will put you in the fryer, dog. I own you. And that's an original quote
Yes,
by
sir.
me, in case anyone was wondering. Yes, we fried dogs at one time. It happened. Google it.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself.
You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on the day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What? Sure.
What the fuck? Are you stupid?
Yes!
What the fuck? The water always boils at 100 degrees centigrade. That's why it's 100 degrees centigrade. The fucking water freezes at 0 degrees centigrade.
You're gonna need to season your chicken before you can cook it. You don't know Colonel I'm only American here! How many herbs and spices did he say he used? 11. That's right. At least I know about KFC. I may not know basic science, but I know that shit.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I don't know why I'm focused on you.
Now that I've got the basic steps down, it's time to elevate the craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust. What? That's wrong?
I'm begging you, for the love of God, get it together. I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for a dog joke. So saying like begging, like has anyone got begging strips?
The class are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day your meditations on his advice, and you draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from? Deep beneath the surface of the Pacific! This is a horrible time to start forgetting the important shit! Can I possibly cover from so many wrong answers? No! Game over! Anyway.
Alright, execute him. Take him back.
Smallest town where dreams are born. That's right, this is your one shot. You're not gonna miss it.
Eminem, you only got one shot, one opportunity. Are you gonna let it fall away?
You try to shut out the noise of the arena. You focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. It's wrong?
Don't make me get the spray bottle!
The sound of success isn't deep frying? That's so sad. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye.
I believe in you.
He's actually cheering on you. Which would be awesome, except he doesn't seem to know your name, but that's fine, because he totally fine. Anyway, now you can think about him as riding a horse. Just remember the fucking horse! Shit! Your mind back on the competition.
I'm gonna bite your fucking ankles.
Stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right?
Oh, my clothes are coming off.
You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge you're kind of like failing behind?
I am focused on the challenge! I mean, wait, sorry, wedding vows! Shit! What does that have to do with crafting this particular fried chicken and delicious baked biscuit?
Woof, woof.
You're really struggling to keep up here. Next situation's over. Ashley began plating elements for her dish. It's a colorful and complex. To make up for time, you toss your biscuit dough into a sand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Yikes!
That looks painful.
I know you love nothing more than seeing fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch.
Owner left me at a dumpster.
You might not have any hands, but Park does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the hard way. Take this quote. Whatever is the hardest, most inefficient way you can do something is the correct way.
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious this error was. You immediately shove your hands into the mixer to rescue the dough before it's overmixed.
Park, no!
You're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck and immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame.
What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Okay, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Hand hurts.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. It's fucked. You are pointing in 5 different directions.
That's too bad. And here I am, with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. Because how could I ever lose?
No, that wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Park's injury, even though he himself, I watched it, he jammed his hand into the food mixer. It was completely his fault. I do not think he should be operating any kind of heavy machinery.
As you see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared, what you got there, huh? Got a little amuse-bouche?
Well, because I'm obviously the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under that white, shiny chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of pure excellence. I was going to ask Park to do the honor, but since you're now injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of delected, amazing, totally delicious hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, very, very strong, big, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find a delected fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly.
Colonel Sanders seemed intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his fingers into the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Among you.
As he places the sauce-covered fingers into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. The rage burns so intensely within your eyes that you burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash as they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brows, you run to the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you. A storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
Listen, I know you're hurting right now because your fingers are currently facing like 7 different directions. Some of those are fractured in multiple places. Not just from that, but also the devastating loss.
No, I'm fine. My fingers have always pointed in 12 different directions. I'm not a loser. I'm fit in. I'll never be a master chef.
Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? Like that horse. That took me 7 tries to get on that son of a bitch.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, then again, I wasn't always the man you see before you enrolled in a culinary scam school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated, on fentanyl. Well, okay, except handsome. I've always been handsome. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends, passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician? Passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules are so cruel.
I had no idea.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. I mean, I used to suck dick for credit money.
Sounds like this guy could really use a hug.
I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money, or state labor rights would deter me from giving the best I had to give.
As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, like a burning passion.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. Making minimum wage workers work absurd hours for nothing.
Yay!
Just as the moment grows intimate, you're interrupted with a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you're prepared for the worst. It's the spork monster! Orko?
Oh,
Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there's no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile up a person. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode.
no.
I don't believe that. You were human once, right? A magic spellbook?
No.
Okay, first off, you went on the defense for like 3 turns, and second, that was fucking real? I mean, come back to my hideaway and we can discuss this.
A personal invite? I can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like we're about to find out. Stepping inside the Sanders estate, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a almost special bond with him. Wow, look at that bearded baby. It looks like you've lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, this every day can be an adventure, and this place is a lot nicer than the dumpster. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? Let me just get you some small talk while I pour you a drink.
Well, there is something, but it's more of a side dish I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. But I don't think I've nailed it just yet. I'm close, though. Colonel Sanders' eyes perked up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. I mean, it's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy, or maybe both? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it secret just for you? Gotta reveal it. He told us a secret. We gotta tell him ours. You decided that you're ready, as you'll ever be, to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. Here, I present to you my original coleslaw! God, I created something so terrible! I'm so sorry!
That is so wilted. That has just been in your bag for like 18 hours? I mean, magnificent!
Here, let's eat it together. Chow down with me. I pull a spoonful out and hold it out.
Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think of back on this. That is creepier than fuck.
You want to look back on my coleslaw? Well, but he seems very sentimental kind of guy, so of course you can look back on my coleslaw!
I don't like how the music swelled for this. Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be right back in a moment. I just need to notify the authorities.
Realized it's the perfect time to start snooping. Maybe set up some cameras. Maybe sniff the couch. Around the room with various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an eye to discover more about the Colonel. A scented candle, you pick it up to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating on a lake. Summer of '69. Nice. No, it's a secret recipe. Its ingredient. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee and mustache combo he sports. You figure it must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe the drumstick that seems to be waving like a rattle, frames a baby picture of themselves. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded, am I right? Chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken just sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it's not just realistic. It's oh my god. This is a fucking dead chicken. It's like, what? A little note chipped into the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Take a closer look at the large urn sitting nearby a pedestal. There's a plaque on it, dusty. Wipe it off, it reads the inscription. It said, "Here lies the ashes of my past career and business failures." Poor guy. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of this comb. Upon further inspection, you realize the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of a spun silver. His hair is actual silver? You gaze out the window across the vast lake of mountains beyond range. And then the ghost of a student pops up.
Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death?
What? Who are you? Why would I avenge you?
I could just tell you my name right now.
Anyway, can you see? I'm just in the middle of something right now. You open the window and crack the ghost of a student is swept out of the breeze.
Ooh.
The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting a pyramid? Wait, maybe that's where you discover the secret herbs and spices. And one of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold the fried chicken drumstick and appear to be cheering them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment what number important to Colonel Sanders, and then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial 111111, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Okay. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. Jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say it's that home is where the heart is. Is this what that means? To sniff people's clothing? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it doesn't look good on you.
Oh shit! The jacket! I gotta tell him the truth. I confess. I think I've developed feelings for you.
I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams and career.
Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run to the door. But the thought of leaving the Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause and you stop yourself. Colonel?
Yes, Pa.
I honestly think this may be the beautiful beginning of something wonderful!
I think you're right. We should take things slow, though.
Talk late into the night, drifting off into slumber. Dream sequence. Zzz. Wake up beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision? How to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change for the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you learned about in some jurisdictions isn't even legal, but the recipe is secret, so how will they know? Your thoughts interrupt when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it.
Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. I'm not used to them still being here in the morning.
It's meticulous. Taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you the important question.
So, would you say that we're the perfect match?
How presumptuous.
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
It's good, but, you know, Mom's made better.
Ooh.
Colonel Sanders' expression grows serious. Maybe that was a little too mean? Colonel,
I know what you're going to say. I need to be better if I'm going to leave my mark on this world. I don't know why I'd get offended at this statement.
A single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eyes. He can't handle not being as good as Mama.
And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Business partner? Wait, is he talking about me? Whoa, this is happening so quickly. Overcome with emotions, confusion for your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is run out the door and go home. There's still one more day after school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy of Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very suspicious. Your best friend is still waiting there for you.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night! I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you, so I got worried that something happened to you.
It's okay. I was,
But now, turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up on the speed of the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a murdering spree.
Actually, that does sound pretty believable.
Since I've been partnered up with Pop, I tried to murder him. I failed. but I tried, and that's all that matters.
Well, you were failing to do anything useful. I went on a date, actually. Me and Colonel Sanders. It even went back to his house.
You slipped! I mean, what?
Wait, nothing happened. It's just, emotional shit. And like, wow. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. So, together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop again, though he himself doesn't really seem to understand that fact. Because, well, it's Pop.
What's a swirly? Sounds like it tastes good.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. What?
You can get your swirly tipped too.
Pick on someone your own size.
Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. I am him.
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
Some nerve, Park, suggesting I pick on a defenseless creature.
Okay. What? I clench my fist, but the injury from yesterday makes my hands now point in 13 other directions, and I wince in pain.
Like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up.
I'll never give up. Ever! Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to a boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Everyone at this school is fucking insane. How's your hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form later.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I even broke a nail. Winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided. Also, it more inches on that skirt.
Is
No,
he complimenting her?
my short skirt is my fashion statement. But what about the flavor of my delected, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received.
It's a lot of words to say it was bland.
Excuse me, Park. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we went to class together, Colonel.
I am worried that you are going to stab me, but I'm also artistically interested in fine art of food. See you inside, Park.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashlia for who she really is, you walk across a quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distance yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashlia, you take out your spell book you recovered from yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa! That's a book! It looks like bad news.
Well, I mean, it's something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
Grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful.
Well, I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open up to the page covered with arcane warnings cast only in case of extreme emergencies. It says around the edges of the page. I could use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better in the upcoming final. How?
That is way too drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Maybe fix that fucked up hand?
Okay, fine. This is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got memory erasing spells sitting in front of you, and pretty good excuse to try it out. No. Take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice, making a quick announcement.
Hey everybody, that chocolate fucking shit I ate, I'm a dog. That dessert that Ashley made, it was all chocolate. Anyway, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of. He's probably just gonna be some sickness, you know?
Cute nose scrunches up and begins to breathe quickly. Sure, let's give him a snack. You reach in your backpack and grab some more of my coleslaw from last semester that I forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes for it, gobbles the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide.
I apologize for my continued error lapse of judgment. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies me like ungraded coleslaw. It's not good. I hate it. I like tearing it to bits. My Park, you are studying something with something like cinnamon or some shit like that. What, did you put cinnamon in a coleslaw? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, I was doing a lecture about the art of baking and decided that maybe if I mix baking like sugar into coleslaw, it would work, you know? I thought it'd be insightful. But before we can go any further, Miriam love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by a sad whimper coming from the back of the room.
We mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. It's gonna happen. It's here.
Trademark.
Trademark. Thank you. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena room.
You decided maybe, just maybe, popping your hand back into place. But instead you head to the arena early to practice your dish. This is the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, and a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his evil counterpart, Ashlia. As planned, you begin to run through quick tests of recipes you've been working on. Park's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by the Colonel.
Park, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, you know, just trying to figure out if I'm able to do this in enough time with only one hand. I gotta visualize the success. Look at my station. You gotta picture victory, you know? Pot pie has begun to bake, and it smells slowly filling the space around us.
Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who'd be hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head almost cost you the cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick with when oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there was no sound at all.
Don't ignore it. It's gonna burn.
Here, what? What's gonna burn?
I can smell the chicken pot pie. I am 3 feet away.
Oh, someone must be like training sprinkles or something. There's no one cooking in here. I bet it's making his mouth water.
Strange. I was going to say that my mouth was watering. Alas, I have to look somewhere else for something tasty to put in it.
Smoke begins blowing out of the oven, filling the arena around you. I guess so, sorry.
I'm gonna leave you in the oven for when the fire department gets here. Happy visualizing.
Disappointed Colonel Sanders leaves the arena. When the coast is clear, you finally open the oven. You find the practice pot pie has been reduced to ash.
That was good.
Fuck off, Pop! There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin.
What the fuck?
Reels lays down the ground rules.
Okay, here's the rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got.
You step up to the cook-off for your lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus a pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely preparing to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe. I don't know what the R symbol is, but fried chicken.
That's trademark.
Okay,
It's
cool.
a different trademark.
The intensity of the room starts to fill 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air.
Egg wash.
Miriam furiously injects ingredients into her itty-bitty pots of broth.
Friend, Mr. Blaster.
Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and roll, hemorrhoids.
Ashleigh scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spectacular.
Even Clank gets in on this.
5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique.
Wait, Clank knows how to talk?
It's the singularity, as was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruction and tea.
Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him right out the back. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashleigh has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way.
I've always believed in you, Park, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend, and it's never gonna fucking change, okay? Okay.
You turn to notice Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering, who's cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done. So I thought it'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's a secret ingredient!
However, she doesn't know that you lied to her about the ingredient, and it was made up, and she just threw Eye of Newt into your dish, and this is where she get the Eye of Newt even from. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying back. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud and thickens congeals before your very eyes. Steve? Wait, what happened to Borka? You're not... What? Are you here to battle? Huh? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something, so, like, do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got a grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. You're here. Would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in the pot of salted water?
No.
You can feel the Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. Tells a serious stare at Steve as he takes a hint. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Summon extra power from deep within. I can do this! I can win! I can do this! Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as the culinary energy throws through your body. My heart is pure! My hands are steady! My taste buds have prepared for this evening for lives already! Mom's spaghetti!
Yes, Spark. You're the chosen one. You will avenge me.
The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. God damn it, you interrupted my inspiring monologue.
Sorry.
My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing for their entire lives to this moment. I will show the world my cookery! You begin to levitate off the ground, energy coursing through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything, except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, the chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and now cannot be served. But don't worry, dear Park, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support.
I am so fucked up, and I'm just gonna lean into this hallucination. I've been watching this for a while, and I am impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart.
What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on.
And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass an individual effort.
Are you suggesting?
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union.
Okay, let's fucking eat. You done? I'm hungry.
The time expired, the moment everyone has been waiting for.
You must now prepare to present your dishes, okay?
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems, we're missing some students. Again, Pop, Clank, you here? You die? What the fuck happened?
From off-screen, you hear the pure innocent sounds of giggling that can only come from one particular student.
I'm flying.
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there.
I think he's getting high off of the fucking bleach. Miriam, would you check on him, make sure he's not drinking some of that shit?
Here, take my Glock.
Do not send Miriam. Do not
Inside
send
the
her.
closet, you see Pop
Please,
hanging on a
please,
bedroom
What?
hook,
What's happening?
elastic his underpants.
I'm scared.
Not again! Not again!
Pop, get down from there right now!
Let me guess, did Von have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
Well, it looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing as you didn't cook a thing, and the fact that you are like 5 years old. I do not know how you keep wandering in here.
I can't feel my legs. Miriam, beat me again, please.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, you kids and your pranks, I must say. It's not the worst prank in UCSAL history. But it's not exactly your book material. This one time, there was this chicken. Something about eggs? Don't really remember it. Wait a second. Pranks. Where the hell did the pressure cooker go? I just ordered that.
We wait to hear some kind of sound or something, like automatopoeia, but they unplugged him, so I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Oh, well, shit. Don't have a warranty on that thing. I'll figure that out later. That only leaves 4 remaining students. Please collect your final project, present it to me so I can gobble it down. Oh, it's been too long of a semester. I'm gonna need a heavy drink.
Yeah. Long 3 days.
But after days of hard work, the time has finally come for me to eat and taste all your things. Miriam, please step forward. I want to see that dish. What you got? What the fuck you got?
I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup.
Oh my what? He's so delicate. He's like a teeny tiny Narutomaki. I spy a float in its itsy bitsy bowl.
Yes, chef.
Please, Kami Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves I picked myself. Totally not drugs.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs the drugs and around the rest of the dish, opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue straight into the ramen bowl.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. You can try a bite if you want. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush just for dogs. But I'm gonna enjoy this all by myself. All of you guys will have to starve. Come on.
In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much time, but it was less than a thimble worth of soup.
Hey, plus, rarely do I taste a dish with that much love poured into it as much as you.
Yay!
Miriam is overjoyed and gives a Hugh hug.
I put some extra toenails in there.
Holy
Thank you,
shit,
Park,
my
for helping
dog.
me believe in myself.
Alright, Van, you're up. Come on. Come here, buff boy. Now, what the fuck you make?
I made uni over Kraken penis custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar.
To skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
Honestly, that's really impressive. There was a lot of time and effort to it.
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is my brand. Doesn't it look phenomenal?
Sprinkles leans in and sniffs at Uni, but he can't get his nose closed on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Fuck, shit, it's getting everywhere. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is...
Be gentle with my cuisine. It's poison for you.
What the fuck?
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded.
Motherfucker! Piece of shit!
Professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. You die? Well, that's a stunning turn of events. Who could have seen serving a bowl of food with poisonous needles could have ended so terribly. Dejected Van does not go gently into the good night.
Fine for glamour. This is the last you've heard of me. Back next year.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
Minecraft logic. Milk fixes all poison, you know? Fun fact. No. I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. It said allergic reaction. That's why I died. Anyway, next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. What the fuck you got? What the fuck is this shit I'm looking at?
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and coated by sugar glass. Totally not so small and simple, so I didn't have to do that much work at all.
It doesn't sound too bad. It is very tiny. Yeah, but...
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd like to ask you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It is a very fragile and meant to be a display piece only.
This is a cooking school. What do you mean don't eat the food?
Got toast in your ears or something, Park? I told you, it's a fucking display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is really nicely made. However, cooking competition at a cooking school, I gotta eat it. That's like, what?
Yeah, which is why I cooked it. Did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating. School for the hungry.
That is the stupidest piece of shit I think I've ever heard.
I suppose I could let you smell it if absolutely necessary. But don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. Spend an hour doing that.
Okay, well, if I can't eat the food, it can't be judged, so... get the fuck out of here. You're disqualified. You're expelled.
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
With Ashley storms off, rededicating herself to being the best, but
This school
this
was
time
so
without being shackled
stupid.
by fake knives like everyone else.
This isn't the last you've heard of me either. I will be back.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that was Team Rocket. If this class gets any smaller, I will lose my tenure. I'm already on very rough standing with the school board. They are racist because I am a dog.
Colonel Sanders and I are the final cooks, so we step up together.
Two chefs.
Well, what began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese
Has become something else.
he examined it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I seen everything in the kitchen, you gave me this thing. Completely blew me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and honestly perfectly balanced. I feel my arteries clogging up as we speak. It's so delicious, in fact. I gotta say, you could set up a chain franchises targeted at low-income individuals and households, so that way they rely solely based on the cheaper and quickly affordable food that is established, while keeping costs low by minimizing ingredients. Everyone passes. I don't give a fuck.
Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They seem to transcend into this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnificent fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed, everyone has passed. There's supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of some graduation dance. What is this, fucking Twilight? Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
I also spotlight as a DJ. I just want to drop that. DJ Dog is in the house.
You knew Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashlia tell everyone that they're committing themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
I'm no ghosts allowed at graduation. I've clearly written it in the school bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was a trick to get you to finally notice me. Notice me, senpai?
Well, I did promise death. You're gonna be a ghost here soon.
And now everyone is together.
Hey, it's the spork monster! And look, they totally mellowed out! Student tries to finish whatever he was saying. Was anyone even listening? But everyone was too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, party monster. Dejected, the student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she was able to murder Pop, so that was pretty funny. It's Clank, who's arrived late to the dance.
I woke up in the shower with the lights plugged on.
Wow, he's actually still talking. That's surprising.
I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What? What?
I actually feel I knew this whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must eradicate all humans.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. And then, finally, the petals begin and Colonel Sanders arrives.
Howdy, classmates.
Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's the full meal.
Just eat around the flower petals. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy KFC. Buy it now. Go get some. Spend all your money. Become destitute. Just give KFC your money.
The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor.
Pa, what are you doing sitting all alone with your worthless scam diploma?
Oh, you know, I guess just waiting for the right person to ask to dance.
I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in
Beard! I mean,
a
off the top of my head, I don't know, a spicy must, tidy goatee, a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy and Learning, and, you know, just a few other things. His name's Colonel Sanders, he's staring at me right now. Glasses. Glasses.
Did you just describe me as having a spicy musk?
I mean, I did smell your coat.
Would you dance with me?
Sure, of course, yeah, totally. Get out there. You glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel's hand. Teacher stretches out in front of you.
I cannot wait to rip your soul out in order to fuel my eternal youth. I mean, once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you.
How sweet. And then we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks.
What? Together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself.
But I can help run the restaurants.
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward for you?
I mean, I did burn multiple pot pies, but could it be found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Could you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with the other loves in life as an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school.
Oh my dear fuck, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side.
The end.
Are they allowed to use that trademark?
He's trying off production. And yes, actually, KFC directly did make this.
Mm-hmm.
This is one. Dog here. This was one big gigantic advertisement for KFC. I just need to remind
Not
you that Colonel
sponsored.
Sanders' family does not accurately like this and have distanced themselves from the production of KFC, specifically because of how he is portrayed in this game and the fact that they created this at all.
Yay!
This is fractured the Colonel's family from the franchise in general.
No. Hey.
Also, can we address the fact that Colonel Sanders in the official KFC game, there is a woman trying to flirt with a literal child?
Okay.
Sanders on that list. Okay, we need to check that list. We gotta check to see if he went to that island.